Yo guys, welcome back to another Tesla update video. Today I'm going to be talking about my thoughts and what to expect next with Tesla. As you can see, down another 4% today, but getting brought up a little bit in the after hours. But guys, most importantly, as you can see, it looks like we did try to close within this purple zone, which does show bullish momentum and some bullish strength coming in. And the big kicker here, guys, is that 4 hour. If you look at the 4 hour time frame, you see that we're obviously making higher lows on this 4 hour SMI, while our price is making obvious lower lows. Guys, that right there is an obvious bullish divergence. And typically, after we find these bullish divergences, we tend to find some bullish momentum here. So what I'm trying to say is this is a really good sign for the bulls. Also, if we go back to that 1 hour chart, we are still in oversold territories. We are at the bottom of the 1 hour SMI for the short term. So the bulls have a great shot at recovery tomorrow is basically what I'm saying. But before we get into it, guys, I do have a Discord where I post live trading updates for both NVIDIA and Tesla every single day. I'll post about 10 updates for each stock, letting you know key levels, good buying positions, more extend to one side of the spectrum or the other. And of course, if you have any questions, drop them in the community chat. I'll definitely get back to you on that. But guys, getting into it, I do think we could at least come back up to this 415 level tomorrow, which was an obvious support, now turned into resistance. And guys, if we could actually claim this 415 level as support, then this does lead up to the top of this purple zone at 423.5. And I do think this right here is very possible tomorrow due to the fact that that 4 hour SMI is printing in bullish divergence. Our 1 hour SMI still at the bottom of the indicator and having a pretty gnarly bearish, I would say a bear trap today. I think this is a bear trap. So going tomorrow, I can see this happening. And if this does happen and we can close above 423, guys, that is pretty bullish in my opinion. Of course, we have not filled this gap yet at 430, but I do think this gives us a good opportunity to fill that gap in the coming days. But guys, even if we do, even if we can just claim 415 as support again, that would be a huge bullish development. If we can close the day tomorrow, at least above 415, that does give me hope that the next day we can try to get this 423 level and then break and then fill this gap. And from there, we don't have much resistance, and then we can start making up to we can start heading up to this 440 level. That is the next major target to the upside. So yeah, guys, things are looking pretty good for the bulls, even though obviously past few days we've been absolutely sinking. But I do think the bulls have a great shot at recovery tomorrow. But guys, if we do come up to this 415 zone and absolutely get rejected and fall to the downside of this purple zone and close under the purple zone, that does show weakness. That does tell me that we're going to stay low for the next few days and probably head down to pretty close to the mid 380s, where we used to have support at. So I would not be surprised if we did close the day tomorrow under this purple zone, which right now I do not think we're going to get that close under the purple zone. But guys, if we do get that close under the purple zone, we could be making our way down to the support here in the coming days. So guys, not the worst day for the bulls, even though we did go down 4%. But this does give me hope. We are printing a bullish divergence, which tends to come with a lot of bullish momentum, which is good. 1 hour SMI still at the bottom of the indicator, and we did try to show some strength there at the end of the day and close back within the purple zone. So a lot of good things here for the bulls. Have a great shot at recovering tomorrow, maybe seeing back in the mid 420s, but at least ideally we close above 415. If we get that, I do think good things will be happening for Tesla in the near future. So yeah, guys, that's about it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.